Good morning, good morning. I have my special guest here with me today, huh? A lot of you loved when my baby was in the video last week. So I brought my other baby. This is Paisley. Huh? Can you say hi?
Hi.
Can you wave at the camera? She's gonna be my yoga helper. She loves yoga, don't you, Pace? And she is living proof that you can totally do yoga in a dress, because that's all that she wears. Huh? Do you love your dress? It's so pretty, Pace. Okay, so today we're talking about chapter 10, 2 Nephi, chapter 10. Okay, we're going to start in tabletop position. Hands, wrists over shoulders.
No, the class like this.
Okay, we're right here. And inhale, exhale. You can curl and arch your back
Quite
if
like
that feels
this.
good, or you can
No.
just start breathing.
Quite like this.
Yeah. Can you take a deep breath? Good. We teach our kids at a very, very young age how to take a deep breath. And we're just teaching our little guy how to do it. Sometimes he gets it, sometimes not, when he's too upset. Okay, inhale, exhale. Okay, from here, on your next inhale, we're gonna take our right hand all the way up to the sky.
I can't.
Good, and then we're gonna do what's called threading the needle. So we're gonna take our right hand and bring it through the left arm and the left thigh. So inhale up here, and exhale, twist gently and bring it through until your shoulder hits the ground, and then bring your head to the ground. Just like this, Paisley. Can you do that?
Off, nail polish, and I put my nails.
Okay.
Not like this.
Inhale, back up
Not
to center.
like this.
Exhale here, okay. Inhale, left arm goes all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale through that space.
I do like this. I do like this.
Good job, Paige. You're doing so good.
And I do like this. I do like this. And I do like this.
Okay, we'll take them off.
I do like this, this, and this.
And come back up to center. Take a couple breaths here. And in verse 3, in verse 3 it says, "Wherefore, as I said unto you, it must needs be expedient that Christ,
What?
for in the last night the angel spake unto me that this should be his name." This is the first time, I believe, this is the first time we hear of Christ's name, right? We haven't heard of his name until now. Bring your left leg back. Takes a little bit of core work. Engage that core, protect that back spine. Paisley, come back here. Oh, you're doing good. You're good. And from here, our left arm is also going to come back. Just like this. A little bit of a variation. So this verse talks about how the Jews will crucify God. In verse 3 in the bottom of it, it says, "There is none other nation on earth that would crucify their God." So sad. Bring that left arm down, right leg down, left leg up to the back. And whenever you're ready, your right arm goes back, up and back. So then the rest of the chapter talks about how God is the king of our nation, of America. There just won't be any kings, that God is the king of our nation. And bring it back down. Okay, Paige, we're going to do another pose called a rabbit pose. Do you want to do this one with me? It's a bunny. Ready? Do it with me. So we're going to walk our knees in towards our wrists just a little bit. Our knees are together. And from here, our forehead is going to come down onto the floor as close as you can to your knees. Our arms are going to go up, and our fingers are going to link at the top. So we're going to bend down.
And lift up, reach up, open that heart. Engage that core. Just like this. Paisley, this is called a rabbit pose. It's a really, really good one for those who work in offices all the time and are kind of hunched with their back. Squeezes together the shoulder blades and opens the chest. And when you're ready, bring your hands back down. From here, just come up into hero pose. At the end of this chapter, verse 23 says, "Therefore, cheer up your hearts and remember that you're free to choose, free to act for yourself, to choose the way of everlasting death or the way of eternal life." Which again brings us just right back to that choice that we talked about so much last week, and how we really do have the choice. And I hope that last week, as we focused more on happiness and how to find that in our life and how to find what really leads to happiness. So last week we focused on a lot of choosing happiness and finding what leads to that happiness in our life. So this week, we also, my takeaway for you today is to choose, as we go into the rest of the week, choose to act on the things that really lead to happiness. And when we choose to focus on that, and when we choose those things, to do those things, to make room for those things, it really affects our attitude and our life and our happiness. The light in me honors and loves the light within each one of you. Have an awesome Thanksgiving this weekend. Not Thanksgiving. I don't know why I keep saying Thanksgiving. Valentine's Day. Have an awesome Valentine's Day this weekend. And I will see you next week. Namaste.